Norway is opening to travelers once again. The Norwegian government announced it will loosen the strict border measures implemented due to the pandemic. More countries are now allowed to enter Norway. Once its COVID passport is effectively connected to the EU's COVID gateway, people will not be required to undergo quarantine rules. And with it to soon align with the EU, Norway will open to all vaccinated travelers. In this video, we look at the opening of the Norwegian borders after 18 months of closures and restrictions following the pandemic fallout. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. Oh, and don't forget to check out our website at immigrationandmigration.com. This video is brought to you by IAM. We believe that travel improves and inspires you and the people around you. We help you travel by providing services which overcome barriers and frameworks that simplify and enrich your experience. We just happen to be immigration lawyers. So reach out to your IAM visa coordinator when you're ready for your adventure, or already on one, and would like some assistance. Norway has relaxed its notoriously tight COVID-19 border rules to allow more people from the EU or EEA and the UK to enter the country. Since January of this year, Norway has barred entry for almost anybody who isn't a Norwegian citizen or resident of Norway, and very few other exemptions, in an attempt to limit the spread of coronavirus in the country. On the 18th of June, the Norwegian government announced that it will relax its COVID-19 border rules, lift restrictions, and allow more guests to visit homes, as part of the move to Step 3 of the 4-step plan. My main news today is that we are ready to go to Step 3. In fact, we will open a little more than what was originally planned for Step 3, Prime Minister Erna Solberg said at a press conference. The move to Step 3 comes after both the Norwegian Directorate of Health and the Norwegian Institute of Public Health recommended that Norway move to the third step of its roadmap to lift coronavirus measures. Step 3 will came into effect on the 20th of June. Step 3 will see the recommended limit on the number of visitors you can have at home double to 20. Up to 100 people can gather at a private event in public, such as a wedding, and up to 1,000 people can be present at an indoor event, with a fixed seating plan in place. Bars, restaurants, and pubs will also be able to serve alcohol past midnight. However, venues are prohibited from letting anyone in past midnight. The government has also said that workers can slowly start migrating back to offices, provided workplaces can comply with infection control measures. Grassroots sports for adults will be making a comeback. Participants can now train and compete, and will be exempt from the 1-meter social distancing rule while doing so. The new rules that increase capacity for events using testing and COVID certificates will also come into effect. Norway will allow travelers from the EU, EEA, and the UK to visit family and partners living in Norway. That includes parents, children and grandparents will be allowed to visit. Partners can also visit from these countries if they have been together for 9 months and have met in person before. We know that many have been waiting for this, Guri Melby, Norway's education minister, said at the press conference. Furthermore, on the 24th of June, EU citizens who have had COVID-19 in the last 6 months, or have been fully vaccinated, and have a valid coronavirus certificate can enter Norway. We now see that we will be able to check the corona certificate from other EEA countries, as early as the 24th of June, Education Minister Melby said. From the 5th of July, the government will also no longer advise against travel to the EU, EEA and UK, and countries on the EU's safe travel list. They will, however, still advise against travel to areas not in the EU, EEA or the UK, as well as countries with high infection rates. For third countries outside the list, the travel advice will be extended until the 10th of August. Check the link on our blog post for the list. The government has also decided to end quarantine hotel requirements for arrivals from the EEA and Schengen countries, while arrivals from other countries can check themselves out of the quarantine hotel 3 days after the entry. Since June 19, travelers who, on the last 10 days, have only stayed in an EEA or Schengen country that has less than 500 cases per 100,000 people, are exempt from the quarantine hotel. Travelers from other countries are obliged to undergo quarantine in a hotel until a PCR test is taken within 3 days of arrival. Another opportunity for Norway to reopen travel will be when it fully harmonizes its COVID traffic light classification and travel advice with the EU's. Norway launched the EU COVID certificate on the 24th of June, following the example of the majority of countries in the EU. People who have been fully vaccinated with the European Medicine Agency authorized vaccines, and those who have recovered from the virus in the last 6 months, can travel without undergoing quarantine requirements to entry control forces in Norway. The EU is now open to most travelers. Which country do you want to visit? Talk to us in the comments section below. If you have plans to travel, check out the deals we have found in the description box below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. If you'd like to get more info on travel, visas, immigration, and citizenship, head over to immigrationandmigration.com for more free content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.